What is a nightmare day like in consulting? I have a few bad stories from my 6 years in consulting, but here's my favorite. I was on a project with a very demanding client and we were flying to Minneapolis to present our findings. Of course, it's like negative 10 degrees in Minnesota and I don't have an appropriate jacket. I grew up in Florida. Besides being freezing, the client was trying to decide whether they buy one of their competitors. The client was in the grocery business and at the time the business was not doing well. We arrive on Wednesday for a Thursday morning meeting and are frantically making last-minute tweaks to the model and presentation. We finally get everything done and get to the meeting right in time. 2 minutes into the presentation, the client stops us and asks if we've been using the latest data that they sent to us earlier that week. I honestly thought they were joking. We hadn't received any data from them in weeks. Long story short, they forgot to send us the latest data that would change everything about our findings. Being in client service, we had to roll with the punches. So we stopped the meeting and went back to an office to replan how we're going to incorporate this new data. We ended up working till 2 in the morning, trying to update the model, and stayed an extra night in Minnesota to make sure that the client bought into our latest findings. Meanwhile, not only did I miss my plans with friends that Thursday night, my flight on Friday was delayed 4 hours, and I spent the time in the airport with the senior associate that had been a jerk to me for weeks.